Hi guys, this is Fran's Fresh Start in Chiang Mai. How are you guys? I'm here today, as you can see behind me, a huge Buddha. I'm back in a temple called Wat Phra Tat Doi Kam. It's also known as the Temple of the Golden Mountain. If you remember, back in July I was here as well, but back then I didn't know exactly what this temple signified. And I've been asking the locals, and people told me that people come here to wish. It's like a wishing temple. People come here to wish for what they want, and then they show their gratification by coming here with jasmine flowers. And that is why this temple is significant for the Thai locals. And also I wanted to discuss with you guys about the burning season. Now is actually starting the burning season. I can already see that the temperature is getting hot, and it's not as clear as it was, let's say 3 weeks ago. So this just a little bit about this temple. It dates back in 7th century, making it over 1300 years old, and it was built during the reign of Queen Chamadevi, the first ruler of Haripunchai, the modern-day Lamphun. The name Doi Kam translates to Golden Mountain, referring to the temple's hilltop location. We are now, if you've been following Chiang Mai for a while, you probably know about the infamous Smoky season. It usually starts around February and runs through April. And while it's a natural part of the climate here, it can really affect the quality of the air. The cause? It's mostly agricultural burning from the surrounding areas, which leads to a buildup of fine particulate matter in the air called PM 2.5. This can result in haze, reduced visibility, and potentially health risks, especially for sensitive individuals. As of today, we're seeing a moderate air quality. The PM 2.5 levels are sitting around 114 micrograms per cubic meter, which is classified as unhealthy for sensitive groups. So if you have any respiratory or heart conditions, or if you're an older adult or child, this is something to keep in mind. But don't worry, there are ways to stay safe. If you're planning on spending time outdoors, here are a couple of tips you can help to manage the smoky air. Wear a mask when going outside, especially if you're walking or exercising. Monitor air quality. There are several apps and websites that track the air quality index in real time. Stay indoors as much as possible, particularly during the middle of the day when the air quality tends to be at its worst. Personally, I've been limiting my outdoor time and spending more time in cozy cafes or indoors, where the air is much cleaner. I've also been making sure to drink a lot of water and keep my space well ventilated. It's all about finding balance during these few months of the year. I'm also planning to travel southern part of Thailand, hopefully during the second week of February. And this is a quick update on the smoky season here in Chiang Mai. While it can be a bit challenging, it's just part of life here. We adapt, and as always, I'll keep you posted on how things change throughout the season. All right, guys, I'm now standing. Look at the Chiang Mai city. As of January 25, 2025, Chiang Mai is entering its annual smoky season, characterized by increased air pollution due to the agricultural burning and forest fires. This period is typically spans from January to April, with the most severe conditions often occurred in March. Okay? Wow. So as you can see, the air is already smoky. All right? It's not as clear anymore. This burning season is started. Recent reports indicate that the government has ordered a ban on burning leftover crops, and it's offering free public transportation to mitigate pollution levels. For those of you who haven't seen Park Rajap, I'm back here. Last time I was here was, I think, 3 months ago or so. And I was visiting the temple nearby and I couldn't miss this beautiful scene. So I'm back here again. So for those of you who hasn't seen the vlog, which I did on Park Rajap, this is a park designed by the royals, and it's just a botanic park with beautiful nature, flowers, and architecture, Lana architecture, of course. So you're gonna see the inside as soon as we go in. So just to show you the entrance, here you have the guard of the dragon guarding the entrance, and over there far away you can see the temple where I've just been, over there in the distance, mountain. So this place is called the Royal Pavilion, and it was constructed in honor of His Majesty the King, Hum Bimo Adul Yadej, the great 60th anniversary of his accession to the throne and his 80th birthday anniversary in 2006. All right, let me show you what's up there. Guys, I am here with Sandro. He's American, Argentinian American to be exact, and he's here visiting in Chiang Mai. And let's hear what Sandro has to say. Hi, Sandro.
Well, hello, Fran. Thank you for having me on this beautiful excursion.
Thank you. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
So my viewers are curious to know where you come from and how'd you end up in Chiang Mai?
I born and raised in Los Angeles, California, where it was just on fire. So feel bad for everybody over there, but not too bad because I'm here. So
okay.
This is such a peaceful, beautiful place. I kind of on the fly decided to come here last minute to Thailand and initially Bangkok with no idea really of what Chiang Mai was about until I started immersing myself into some blogs and came across Fran's page and learned a little bit more about it. And also something interesting happened that just 2 days before my flight to Bangkok, I saw a post for a friend of mine who was already in Bangkok with his wife, traveling, beginning their no-end travel throughout the world. They just sold everything in LA, and now they're traveling the world indefinitely. So coincidentally, we both ended up here in Thailand at the same time. I said, "Hey, how long are you there for?" And he said, "Oh, we just got here like a week ago, 10 days ago, and then we're going to Chiang Mai or whatever." And coincidentally, that's another place. This place is what I put on the map after I learned about it through the podcast.
Basically, with your friend and the vlogs, watching my vlog and thinking about Chiang Mai, everything just connected. The dots were connected, right?
Stars in alignment.
Right.
The timing was right. The place is right. I knew, I'm not really a big city person, but I enjoy, seeing it, being a tourist in a big city, but not a place I would live full time. But when I learned about this place, how peaceful it was and how many beautiful temples and being in the land of smiles, I said, there's probably no better place than to come check this place out.
And chill.
And that's what I wanted, a place where I can still have access to a lot of things, great food, shopping, international presence. There's a lot of people from all over the world here, even though it's a place that was unknown to me mostly. So I'm really enjoying it here.
Yeah, so my next question is, would you consider relocating to Chiang Mai? Is Chiang Mai in your list?
It definitely has, yes, it checks a lot of boxes here. Because digressing to what I was saying, there's a lot of natural beauty here. I mean, look at this place. This is amazing. And it's not overcrowded. It's not so intense like Bangkok. But there's definitely plenty of action going on in the old city, and food and places to go, endless restaurants and shopping and people. So it's cool. You can just easily get out of town and see beautiful places. So yeah, it does check off a lot of boxes. So as I'm here now, I'm just finally like shedding the stress layers that I had, before I left.
It's definitely healing, huh?
Yeah, it's very healing and peaceful. That's what I wanted, to be in a place where there wasn't too far removed, totally isolated, because I've traveled the world before, and I've ended up in very beautiful places, but alone, and not much going on other than beautiful beach or something like that. So it has a nice balance, and that's what I like about it.
So where have you been in Thailand besides Chiang Mai?
So far only Bangkok and here.
Oh, so
my travels are just beginning.
I see.
But I definitely like this place for what I've seen so far.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing, and thanks for sharing with our viewers. And I'll catch you up with later.
Thanks, friend.
Bye.
Thank you for this life. Thank you for this love. Don't go ever. Thank you for the smile. Thanks for memory that you gave this winter. Oh, your name has never heard of me before, and being high can't help me anymore. Take me home, and I feel like I will never get enough. So let me stop right now to let